Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about comic books, video games, and anything else geeky. I'm Chris.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Dani.
And it's November, first week in November, and we are kicking off New Game November this month. So every week, every episode, we're going to come and each of us talk about a new game that we played this week, whether it's a board game or a video game or a mobile game, some kind of game. And we're all going to report back to each other on what we played and if we liked it. So we're going to kick that off this week. But before we do that,
Geeky Weeks.
Let's talk about how geeky our wiki was. Amber, you going to kick it off?
Sure. All right. What did I do? I watched A Quiet Place Part 2.
Nice.
About a couple of days after you guys did. And I liked it. I think I liked the first one better, but the second one was really good too. Yeah. And then
It had more words.
it did have more words. But I feel like parts of it were a little predictable. But that's okay. If it's predictable, then it doesn't scare you as much, I guess. Going on right now is World's Championship for League of Legends.
Whoa.
And we've got the finals coming up next weekend. So I'll be able to tell you guys who wins. Right now, it's up to T1 and KT Rolster are the two teams that are competing. They're both Korean. And T1 has won for the past 2 years. And they have like at least 4 or 5 other championships in the last 10 years. So
Whoa.
they're the favorites to win because it's kind of their thing.
They're looking for a three-peat.
Yeah, they are. But KT Rolster is kind of a little bit of the underdog. Even though it's really funny, T1 came into the series as the 4th seed for Korea. So, like, the top 3 teams from Korea came in, and, like, the top 3 teams from China, and blah, 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 blah. But they were the 4th seed, and they had to actually compete in play-ins to even continue to attend Worlds.
Man, that
Which
sounds
is
like
kinda funny.
real sports.
And the same exact thing happened last year. They had to do play-ins to win, and then they won the championship. So we'll see if that happens again this year. Unfortunately, all the North American teams that I like lost pretty early. And the other Korean team that I wanted to win lost to KT Rolster. So I'm fine with any of these teams winning.
I like Team JK rolling.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. It's unaffiliated with author, right?
But then also, a bit of a coincidence, last week I talked to you guys about Animal Crossing, how I started playing it some more, for the first time in 3 years and 8 months. But they just randomly announced Animal Crossing update coming in January.
Cool.
And like 2 years ago, they said, yeah, we're no longer gonna give any free updates to Animal Crossing. We're done with this one. And then all of a sudden, Switch 2 came out, so they've got to do like a paid Switch 2 kind of upgrade. And then a free Switch and Switch 2 update, including a couple of things. And like some major things, like a hotel that you can design the rooms in. So, kind of fun, kind of exciting. A little bit weird that they're advertising it so soon in advance, but I guess they want people to buy that Switch 2, buy that Animal Crossing, buy that DLC before the update comes out.
Put it on the Christmas list.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But I'm excited for that one.
Cool. Anything else?
Played a new game, but I'll save that.
You should say that for the main segment.
Yeah.
Me too.
Cool. All right, Dani, you're up.
I watched some movies. I also watched A Quiet Place 2, but I don't remember if I finished it. I think I fell asleep. so don't ask me about it. And then I also watched Weapons, finally.
Finally.
Came out
saw
on
that.
streaming. And it was a weird one.
Was that made by the Barbarian people?
It was either made by them or, produced by the same, people
Okay.
or from the people that
So-
brought you.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
I should watch it.
It has similar vibes.
I've heard from
Weird.
the Smosh podcast that it's good in the first half and weird in the second half or something.
Yeah, there is a. Yeah, there's a
Okay.
sudden change in what you think is happening.
Okay. Cool.
I liked it, though.
But I saw a lot of people that had Halloween costumes based on that movie.
Ooh.
And if you hadn't seen the movie, you wouldn't know what the heck you were looking at on these Halloween costumes. But they're making a prequel also or something. They're making her story. I'm not going to spoil it for Amber to tell you who her is.
The narrator?
No,
Spoilers. Oh.
the aunt. But yeah, that was an interesting movie. So anything else?
No. That's about it.
All right. Well, we watched a TV show on Netflix, I think it was, called Boots. And it's a mini series, and it's I guess, dramedy, they consider it, based on a Marine going through boot camp. And it's based on a book written by, I guess, the guy who is the main character in the series. And I'd wanted to see it because I had a good friend that I went to high school with who enlisted in the Marines right out of high school. And he said that they did a good job of capturing what the experience of Paris Island is. And so I thought, okay, we'll watch that. And it was really good. Really good show. Hoping.
Yeah, Mom told me I should watch it. I probably will.
Yeah.
It's got the guy from Parenthood in it.
Which guy from Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And I saw an interview with them that they hope that it's going to be, continued on to another season. But then I saw a couple movies. Amber was saying that the movie that she saw was a little predictable in places. The two movies that I saw, completely unpredictable. I saw a movie called Shelby Oaks, and it's kind of a, psychological thriller horror type movie. I didn't recognize any of the people in it. I'm sure they're famous for something, but I didn't recognize them from anything. But it's a good story. Sister goes missing for many years. Older sister tries to find her. Oh, the sister was basically a YouTube star and had a YouTube channel that investigated paranormal activities in places. And in one of their videos, she just goes missing, and the rest of the people go missing. But it's pretty good. And then the other movie I saw was Begonia with Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone. I'm sure you've seen the previews for that.
I kind of avoid her.
Oh.
In real life or just in
Yeah.
general?
Just in general.
Enemy of the podcast, Emma Stone.
Well, she did a good job in this one, but the real star was Jesse Plemons. If he doesn't get nominated for something or win something, it'll be completely surprising to me.
I didn't know that he was with Mary Jane Watson.
Yes, yeah, they've been married for some time.
Yeah. I've seen interviews of them separately talking about each other. But I didn't know.
So he knows both Spider-Man's girlfriends.
Whoa, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
Because isn't Emma Stone...
Keep him away from Zendaya. Tom, hold on to her.
Yeah. He's out of control. Just wait till he sees Black Cat. No, but it was a good movie, and one that it has a twist and then another twist and then another twist to untwist the twist. It's one of those type of movies where you can see the twist happening and then you think, oh, okay, that's a good twist, and then they untwist it, and you're like, wait a minute. The untwisting was a twisting in itself. So,
Whoa.
yeah, it's a good movie. And I think that's about it for my Geeky Week. So let's get into the main topic. Again, this month being New Game November. I figured this is a good way for us to either force ourselves to dig into some backlog, something that you've wanted to play for a while, or to seek out something completely new that you never even knew of, and just share it with the rest of us. So let's talk about New Game November. Who wants to go first? Charlie wants to go
Charlie. What game did Charlie play?
Ball.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll go ahead and kick it off then. We, your mother and I went on a impromptu camping trip over the weekend, and I figured it'd be cool to bring a game and play at the campground. So I was in Walmart getting some supplies for the trip, and happened upon the toy section, and looked at their games, their board games, card games. And I was interested in maybe getting a new version of Uno, since Dani talks so highly of all the 17,000 different Uno collections that she's got.
Speaking of, Target was having a buy one get one free Uno exclude. Like it had to be 2 different Unos. It's so weird. Why would you get 2? Anyway.
But whilst I was perusing the Unos, and there was a plethora of Unos, I stumbled upon a game called Monopoly Deal. And it's just one of those cheap, hanging on the peg card games that have, I don't know, about $5. And read the box real quick. Seemed like a good deal. And we grabbed it, so that's what we played. And basically it's Monopoly, but in card form. And it takes like 15 minutes to play a game instead of infinity.
Wow.
So that's a pretty good selling point. All the wheeling and dealing of Monopoly, but just without the hassle of rolling the dice. But it turns out to be a fun game. But here's my problem. It is not as fun with 2 players, which is what we had. I think it'd be much more fun with at least like 4 players. And the reason why I say that is, so basically the object of the game is to complete 3 real estate collections. So as you're drawing cards and playing cards, you need to complete 3 of the colored sections of Monopoly. But you've got a bunch of other cards that make you either steal cards from other players, or trade cards with other players, or do bad stuff to other players. Now, when you're playing with 2 people, there's only one other player that you can do bad stuff to. So it becomes very personal really quick, just constantly sticking knives in each other's backs. So with more players, I think you'd have more options of, hey, I want to steal this card over here, and it's not targeted at any person. It's just, hey, that's the best card that would work for me, so I'm going to steal it from this person, regardless of who it is. But Dani, you say you've played this before?
Yeah, I played this before, and it was also with 2 people.
Oh.
Which definitely does not make it as fun, because at that point it's kind of luck on who has the better cards, and I think I won in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. There's one of the games that I had a hand of cards that I could just absolutely lay waste to my opponent, and I had to kind of tiptoe around it because I didn't want it to, just destroy the game so quickly.
Or destroy your marriage.
Or destroy a relationship. I mean, Monopoly is known for destroying relationships. But, yeah, overall, it was a fun game, but we need to experience it with more players, so...
I'll have to give you a list of some of my favorite 2-player games.
All right, that worked. So, Monopoly Deal. Fun game. Who wants to go next?
Me.
All right. What you got?
So I scrolled the App Store for a mobile game. And I came across 50 Tiny Room Escape.
Ooh.
I can't see the rest of the title. But
it's keywords to find it in the search.
yeah, it's just called 50 Tiny Room Escape. And it's basically this cute little escape room game. And it's like level based. But each room is just like a square where you see like two of the walls, and then you have to like swipe, and then you see the other two walls, and then you swipe. So it's like this cube thing.
Oh, okay.
And then
Nice. Isometric cube.
Yeah, so you can swipe and see all four walls, and then you can tap on all the objects, and then it like zooms in on them, and you can read them and get your items and all that fun stuff. So I played 9 levels until I ran out of like basically energy, because you have energy, so you can't like speed run it. You have to wait.
Gotcha.
So I played 9 levels. And then they have secret items, like these secret cards. So it's kind of like stars, like out of 3 stars if you can find the secret items. Like they don't help you escape, but it's kind of like, oh, you found them, you're good.
If you want 100% the game.
Right.
Yeah. Now, do they give you a certain amount of levels for free, and then you have to buy expansions, or?
I don't think so. I mean, you have to go through them in order to get all of them, but you just need the amount of energy. Well, it's like called keys. But
So they probably sell you those if you want to play more. Gotcha.
You can buy keys, and then you can buy coins, which give you hints.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Or you watch an ad.
Of course. Always an ad.
Yeah. But they're pretty easy, but also makes you think a little.
That's cool.
But they were fun. I just like the little... Each room is like themed differently. And it's all like cute little rooms. So one was like a movie theater. One was a bar. One was a abandoned basement. A bedroom.
Kind of reminds me of some of those. I think like Cool Math had a lot of escape room games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there an overarching story to the whole thing, or are they just drop you in the rooms? Like, is there a grandma that gets arrested and she's got the key, and you have to find the key because she got arrested, and you have to find out grandma's secret?
Well, the stories, it like shows you your character, and it's like the first level, and he's like, a little text box comes up. He's like, whoa, what am I doing here? I gotta escape. And then he escapes the first room, and then it goes to the next room, and his text bubble is like, another one? Okay. And then the next one's he's like, I'm still in here? How many more do I have to do? I'm like,
47?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a story. It's just the same guy going, oh, get me out of here.
He's just having a bad day.
Yeah. But I just like the little rooms. It reminds me of 3D modeling.
That's cool. It's a neat mechanic how you can only see half the room at a time.
Mm-hmm. And then a lot of them have light switches. And so, like, the lights will show you different things.
Oh, cool.
And then all the different items add up to, like, different codes.
Sounds fun.
Yep. Good for the brain.
Nice. There's a fun escape room game on Steam. And I think they just released a sequel to it, too. Escape Room Simulator. I think they just got a Escape Room Simulator 2 out. So.
Cool. All right, Amber. I think you're up.
All right. I played a video game on my computer.
Whoa. We got 3 different types.
Nice.
I played Dispatch, which is a new game from AdHoc Studio and Critical Role.
Oh, cool.
And AdHoc Studio was part of Telltale, I guess. They were like the creative team behind Telltale.
Okay.
And then I guess Telltale went out of business, and AdHoc was like, okay, we're still going to make some games. And their most recent one is Dispatch, where you are playing as Mecha Man / Robert Robertson, who is like a Gen 3 normie who wears the Mecha Man suit. So he's kind of like Iron Man, or like he's got like a Fallout power suit type thing.
Okay.
But he's like a normal guy in a world with superheroes. And he's voiced by Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad.
Nice.
Which is kind of cool. And he's basically loses this fight. He's trying to avenge his father, and he loses his suit. It's broken, can't fight anymore. He just kind of wants to give up with like this whole superhero thing, but that's kind of all he knows. And then this lady, Blonde Blazer, who's another superhero, she comes and recruits him to become a dispatch. So he is a dispatcher of superheroes in this like corporate superhero thing. But he's got the team, the Z team, which is all like recovering villains. So they're all bad guys trying to rehabilitate to become superheroes. And so they're all mean and grumpy and stuff like that. And it's really fun. A lot of it is classic Telltale, where you're kind of just watching a movie and you gotta click a thing here and there. But unlike The Walking Dead, you're never walking around yourself. Like, you're never controlling him. But at least in the first 3 episodes is what I've played so far, out of the 4 that are available right now. There's going to be 12 total kind of released over the next couple of weeks. The like QuickTime events aren't very hard. It's kind of like Osu or like just like, but like without the accuracy, it's just like timing. And then the actual active part of the game is when he's like clocked in to be a dispatcher. So you're seeing like, oh, my cat is in the tree. I need someone fast to get him down. And then all of the heroes that you control have like different stats, and you have to send the best one that has that stat. It's like, oh, we need somebody to bodyguard the president at this talk. And so you have to send your tanky guy to go bodyguard. But since they're all villains, they all kind of hate each other and they all kind of hate you. So they don't listen, and some of them go off on their own, or a lot of the times it'll like pop up as like a normal thing that you have to like pick someone for, and it's like, no, I'm going. Or if you want someone to go, they'll be like, I don't want to do that. And you'll have to like pick someone else. So it's kind of fun. That the story is really good, and the voice acting is really good because a lot of it is Critical Role cast members. But we also have some cool people like Jacksepticeye is in it.
Whoa.
Yeah. And Jeffrey Wright is one of the main characters. And he's like a sassy old man, but like not really. He was like a speedster, and when he used his powers, he also aged really quick. So he's a 30-year-old old man. And then Young Gravy is also in this, which is really funny. Oh. And then Moist Critical, or Charlie, he's a Twitch streamer and YouTuber also. So they have some cool voice actors and some like up and coming, content creators that are getting into the gaming sphere also. So
that's
up and
neat.
Coming Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye, an up and coming YouTuber.
He was founded by Smosh.
I mean, he is like getting more into voice acting recently, which is cool.
That's
He's
cool.
Been in a couple of video games. But yeah, I'm really excited to keep playing this one. And I'm glad we did this episode because I might not have bought the game otherwise. But But I'm glad I did because I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was fun. I do have, you reminded me of another thing for my Geeky Weeks. So with your permission,
Whoa.
I will
Absolutely
go ahead and
not.
bring that into the story now. You were talking about superheroes in superhero world. I remembered that they had that whole Comic-Con thing going on, and they're always dropping trailers or teasers.
Yeah.
And they dropped a teaser for Wonder Man, which will be
Oh, yeah.
a TV series, I think, starting in December. Have you seen that trailer or teaser?
That's the one where it's like the guy trying to write a comic or something?
No, it's an actor going to... he's auditioning for the part of Wonder Man in this eclectic kind of reimagining of a superhero movie. So they got an old crazy filmmaker is coming out of retirement to recreate, Wonder Man, and it's going to be earth-shattering. And Ben Kingsley is playing either another actor that's applying for the same role, which is really funny. They've got a really funny scene of him auditioning in this trailer.
It's Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know another character who's acted in movies, and maybe that'll be a way to introduce Dazzler.
Yeah. She may have a cameo in this.
Who?
But it's
Dazzler.
It's a whole homage to Hollywood. They said that the story itself is a love letter to Hollywood and all the actors that this person who's making the show, has worked with over the years. So I thought that was pretty cool, because Wonder Man in the comics was an actor,
Right.
and also, but he had super powers. He was, almost god tier strength wise.
Right.
So I was always wondering, I've always heard the rumors of them bringing him into the MCU, but I was wondering how that was going to work, because we've got a bunch of OP people already.
They just need to go back to their roots. And by that, I mean the X-Men.
Yeah. That's going to happen.
And people are thinking that the next people in Marvel Rivals are going to be Gambit and Rogue.
Ooh. Oh, Cherie.
And I don't think either of them will be supports, which is a bummer.
They'll probably have some neat combos.
Yeah, they're probably going to come in with a team up.
Cool, yeah, but you just had me thinking about superheroes, so I wanted to drop that in because I watched that trailer and it was really good. I'm looking forward to it.
I think you'd like this game. You might want to look at a playthrough online.
Okay. I'll have to check
Or
that out.
maybe you just play it yourself. I can Steam share it to you when I'm done.
Cool. All right, well, anything else for this episode?
I don't think so.
All right, so we'll be back next week with 3 new games, new to us, maybe even new to you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've already got mine picked out
I also already have mine picked out.
Yeah, me totally.
because I got emailed that something new has come out, and
What?
I figured, it's good timing.
What
I
if
was-
we accidentally picked the same one?
I was scrolling the App Store while Danny was talking about her game. I picked out a game on the App Store.
Is it Flappy Bird
How'd you know?
or Angry Birds? It's got to have a bird in it. Next week, it's all bird themed.
No!
What?
I have to change my game. Time to download Rio the movie, the
Rio.
game, on something.
All right, well, I guess that's going to wrap up this episode. Let us know what you're playing. Send us an email to podcast@familygeekery.com or catch us on our socials. Give us an idea of what to play. Tell us something fun. Tell us a board game that won't get us divorced. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. We thank you as always for listening. And until next time, Peace out.
Out.
and,
And
geek out.
out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time.
Peace out and geek out.